to go.
I'm back on illegals within our country. Because we have illegals within our country, each time we process an illegal, it costs us, the taxpayers, vast amounts of money. I don't even know how much. It could be in the tens of millions of dollars because this has been going on for such a long time. Lawyers get rich over this. Nobody's ever said about rich people in the Obama administration that the rich could be within their own rank. Lawyers get vast amounts of money. Judges will release illegals again and again and again and again. What we have is a federal law that states about what happens to an illegal when they are captured or stopped and interrogated, who they are, why they're here. That's a federal law. We've had it for a very long time. And yet, we throw up all these safeguards to protect the illegal within our country, and forgetting again the victims, all the taxpayer who's paying for this. Okay? If by chance the Obama administration, judicial system, as we want to call it, if they choose not to have to pay lawyers' fees, then I think this is great. Just tell a lawyer who takes the case that he just doesn't get paid. Let someone else pay for the person's fee. But that's really against our Constitution. But we have to have someone who has to stand before a judge and verify whether they have broken a law. That's well and good. But there comes a point in time where you keep prosecuting the same ones through this revolving door thing, that no one has really done anything about this. We just turn them loose out on the streets again to do the same thing again. And no one seems to mind, at least the feds and the Washington group, because it's not in their backyard. We've forgotten the good people of Arizona. Just thrown them out there. We have a whole section of about 80 miles or so, or 100 miles from the border that you can't even go. There's signs indicating that. Now, what kind of president would allow such a thing to happen? What kind of judicial system, Holder and his cronies, would allow such a thing? And Napolitano, who says it's really not a problem. We're doing everything we can, and we're just wonderful people down there. We're doing it. We send people down there. We sent hundreds of people. They sent lawyers down there. What happens is that we have the people in the state of Arizona are living under fear of what's occurring in their country. They're a piece of the country. They are Americans, you know. They pay taxes to the federal government, you know, Washington. You're not representing them. You're ignoring them. People are being killed down there. Now, if I remember, one of the things that the President of the United States signed or put his hand on a Bible and swore to uphold the Constitution and the laws of the land, and his main job is the protection of the American people. And he is energized to go after both foreign and domestic terrorism or criminals. Are you doing that? I don't see it. I don't think a lot of people see it. I see a lot of talking going on, but boy, there is no real deeds. We need someone to really say what we're going to do, really and truly, and do it once and for all. So the state of Arizona now takes the full brunt of the power might. I call them the brain trusts of Washington, which have no brains to begin with because they're, well, look how many of the czars are running for cover now. Oh yeah, isn't that great? The economic wonders of the world. Peter Herzog, Romer. Oh man, they're great. What's the last one's name? Sanders? No, I can't remember. Do you realize illiterates they set policy to solve the economy. They're the honchos in this. What did they do? They created a mess. They created the mess. Obama approved it, so he's part of this gang of mess gatherers. What do we do with this? Oh yeah, this is the typical thing. I failed as an economic advisor, so I slip out the door to hide, and they hide real quick. And guess where they go? They go back to their alma maters that have their arms wide, welcoming them back. UC Berkeley for Romer? Oh man, that's a hotbed. Are they going back to teach economics of how not 101 to make economics work for a country? That's what they should do. Because if they do that, then they're being truthful because they're failed. They're miserable people. But we give them, oh, and yeah, the other guy went to Harvard. Oh man, you know, that's pathetic because see, Harvard was, I think, the first college institution we had in this country. Shame on you. You're hiring an idiot to teach economics? What the hell is wrong with you people back there? Now, getting back to the illegals, which is such a wonderful topic to talk about because we have so many wonderful people that came through the front door and we welcome them, one and all. I love them all for coming here, but not the ones that come illegally. And so now Arizona passes a law to protect themselves from this mass people coming across the border. And by the way, it's not only the Mexican people that are coming across, it could be any member coming across. I mean, who knows? And the answer is you don't. That's the truth. We could have anywhere from 2 million, I've heard, to 25 million, and it grows. What do we do about that? We stop. We file a lawsuit against them. Arizona, oh God, this is wonderful, wonderful. And by doing that, what is the government saying? We are sending people down. They send a handful of people down there to fix this problem. And the government, it really doesn't care about you out there, the people, because they even said, we can absorb another 9/11. Isn't that super great? It's great. So what I'm going to do, and I really fix this problem real quick, I'm going to have an executive order which will cease and put a moratorium for 4 years on all immigration in the United States from every nation. And then we'll go from there. We got to find out who's here. And those that are here, they're going to get kicked out. And I'll come back on this later and I'll explain what actually happens to people when they stay in this country. Till then, I'll talk to you again to part 3.